down yet again, sent a couple of lings out to scout the towers. That attack through the back while MC was making an aggressive push really helped things. And now, of course, he's got these extra spine crawlers, so he's going to try to reinforce this middle and make it much tougher for the Protoss to break through.
We see nothing but roaches getting produced by Idra right now, getting that speed upgrade for the Overlords. It's going to let him spot around the map quite a bit, but in addition to that, he can get the easy ventral sack upgrade and begin doing some of those aggressive drops yet again. There's the Evo chamber going down now for Idra, letting him get yet some more upgrades. We see that these roaches currently 0-0 don't actually have any extra boost. Same with MC, but always keep in mind that Protoss, thanks to that chrono boost, can easily catch up in upgrades, or in this case, sprint way far ahead.
Roaches now moving forward, splitting off just a little bit. I'm not sure what Idra has in mind here. Burrow is about ready to complete, and Tunneling Claws is on the way, but to get caught with a bunch of force fields would be really bad. So Idra just poking forward. Looks like he is going to move back. Oh no, he moved a few roaches, think he was going to try to burrow those and maybe get them through, but they will split off. Idra really wants to get them down. He might send them around through the back. MC will clear out the towers. And what is he going to do with those roaches? We'll have to keep an eye on those.
Look at how active these spine crawlers have been. Just great constant replacement going on. And at this point, MC may very well be going for a push, but largely just trying to secure the center area. MC really needs to start thinking about securing a third of his own. Idra's gold is kind of up and running, but if MC doesn't get a gold of his own running, he could be in trouble. We're seeing Idra do a counterattack, but I think this can be very dangerous. He could lose all these roaches, and suddenly MC could sprint forward with a big counter push.
Yeah, MC responded well.
Mutiny of the Stalkers.
He didn't like that pylon. Yes, so the roaches have gone around back. Now they have Tunneling Claws. There's going to be a couple of pylons put down here. Now he did force MC to move back, which did allow him to get out some more time to get out some more roaches. His +1 is about to finish. We're going to see a queen go down. She'll get an emergency inject in there right as she gets taken down, and now he's going to wait to use these roaches. In fact, now we see Idra bringing that other army back. He possibly might try to swing around and get him through the back and sandwich this huge group right here. Is that what he's going to do? The force fields go out. Where's the burrow and the tunneling? There it is. And now roaches coming in through the back, but there might just be too many units here for MC.
We're seeing oGsMC do a very strong, meaty army, Stalkers, Immortals, and that's all. A couple roaches get caught off guard, but with that speed upgrade, they're quite nimble. So they just dart away through those destructible rocks and retreat, and really oGsMC needs to knock down this rock himself. He absolutely desperately needs himself a third base. A crazy aggressive game on what's typically viewed as a macro map. 2-base versus 2-base. Idra swarming in. MC not paying attention, losing massive amounts of Stalkers. Idra losing a ton of roaches to those force fields, but still sprinting it.
He's doing very well now as he starts to move forward. More Stalkers are coming down, but we have a few more warped in from the west side of the map, and it looks, the Immortal has just hit here by MC. He's getting another Immortal out as well. Great thing to deal with the mass of roaches. Looks like Idra trying to get that gold back up, but is managing to hold on to the middle. Now with the Tunneling Claws, he'll get all of his roaches back to the green, but keep in mind we do have this observer here. It is keeping a good eye on everything going on. Creep being spread all around, and where is Idra going to go from this? I'm not convinced he can win this by just building roaches. It looks like Pathogen Glands and the Infestors are going to start coming out.
Great choice for Idra. oGsMC playing equally brilliantly, continuing to put pressure on. In these low base versus low base counts, we're always going to see the Protoss come out with a little bit of an edge, but Idra exploiting that creep to try to dart up and do damage to this Nexus, but MC almost done with Blink. Once that Blink finishes, that means that MC is going to have a much easier time defending. This Nexus needs to throw down a pylon very quickly to be able to support that with warp ends. Still doing a great job of covering with that vision, keeping an eye on what those roaches are up to, and look at this brilliant observer placement. These two players really are just absolute tip-top class.
And here we have more Overlords getting sniped here by MC. And you know what? 5 Infestors and 9 more Roaches were on the way. A lot of these units coming out and hitting the field. There we see the first Infestor out. Of course, the longer that those are out, the more Fungals that he can throw down. We are also seeing Neural Parasite come out, and getting a Neuro on one of these Immortals could just reverse the tides here a little bit. We'll have to see. Trying to move forward and snipe that pylon, but you know, I like how MC and Idra are both doing the dance. Not really overcommitting, respecting one another's skill and play here on Xel'Naga Caverns.
Now, this is a little bit deceiving. 181 food to 122. You see that Zerg has roaches, which what we call is a very food expensive unit. They cost 2 food, but hardly any minerals and gas. You can get a lot of them quickly, but you rarely want to be maxed with just roaches. It's considered one of those classic Zerg troubles in the mid game. So this means that MC is actually in a decent position, but still Idra has control, and especially with these infestors, we could see a brutal push by Idra once he hits that 200-200 count.
Yeah, 3 more infestors coming out, and you know, one thing that MC does not want to have happen is he doesn't want to get fungled there in that choke, and the infestors definitely trying to get into some sort of configuration. Unfortunately, this observer has been the bane for Idra, whether he knows it or not.
Oh!
Beautiful blink to the snipe. 1, 2 goes down. We will see the neuroparasite on that immortal, but only temporarily, and a beautiful, beautiful response by MC.
Denied on all the neural parasites. Fungal growth did limited damage. These stalkers are all at essentially maximum health. But there's the push again. The immortals get caught off guard. He blinks up. He tries to pick off these guys, the infestors. But in the meantime, there's still a huge amount of units from oGsMC. We're seeing units burrowing underneath all of those force fields. MC trying to use blink control, trying to use those immortals to get in a good position. The immortals get taken out. Idra sprinting forward. An insane, aggressive game, but Idra appears to be coming up on top, and there's the good game.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The first 2 games
The
at
immortals.
MLG Columbus.
The immortals, they were sitting right there. They were just asking to be neural parasited. They were just asking Idra, like, please take me over so I could kill all of my own stalkers. And then the force fields prevented the stalkers from taking those infestors out. That was just a quick decision by Idra, and very, very well played.
I mean, oGsMC needs to hold the immortals' hands when they're crossing the street. Just a few steps in the wrong direction, they got snatched up. That is going to put Idra in an amazing position in his pool play, as now really the hardest feat for him has been pretty much done and passed. So now it's all going to be up to Idra to just cruise through the rest of that group with confidence, but we've still seen some crazy results come out of that pool play every year at MLG. So either way, in terms of entertainment value, I would say that that was a good start to the day.
I would say that that was probably a 10 up there. So, guys, we're going to be taking a quick break. When we come back, an interview with JP. Join us. We'll be right back for more MLG Columbus. Don't go away.
Find out Idra's thoughts after that incredible first win.
JP here on the main stage, joined by Greg Idra Fields. Make some noise here, taking out MC 2-0. Talk to me about those games, Greg.
Well, the first game, it really came down to he went Void Ray, and it didn't do a ton of damage. He killed a lot of Overlords, but I double expanded, so I had a huge economy compared to him. He didn't get Colossus out very fast, so I was able to do a lot of damage with Roach Hydra. It all came down to that 2 Overlord Hydra drop at his 3rd, killed that. Gave me a big enough macro advantage I could just trade armies until he left. And then the next game, I had never seen that kind of Zealot pressure before, like completely caught me off guard. I thought I was going to lose the hatchery, like 100%. Zerglings got out just in time. I think if he had just focused it down, he would have killed it. He chose not to, so I saved the hatchery. I saw he was going to expand after that. I figured Roachling Aggression is really good on that map anyway. I figured the 3 Zealots would set him behind it would work. It didn't. Did decent damage anyway, so I think I was okay after that. I saw him committing to really hard aggression, put down 4 Spine Crawlers, tried to counterattack a little. Again, ended up pretty similar situations, but it really came down to him leaving those 2 Immortals out on the front attack, or on the final attack, letting me mind control them, and Immortal Roach is pretty good against Stalkers.
It is indeed. Now, took out MC. You were originally going to play Bomber. Are you happy now that you played MC instead of Bomber?
I definitely feel like it's a bigger win for me because I am worse versus Protoss in general. I would have liked the chance to play Bomber just because I think he's generally considered the best Terran, but obviously MC is the best Protoss. He's 2-time GSL winner. It's a huge win. Really happy with it.
All right, one last question. Moving forward in the tournament, what are you really most afraid of?
I'm sorry, I can't understand.
What are you really most afraid of moving forward in the tournament?
MC was by far the biggest fear because any Protoss, and he's by far the best Protoss here, so right now I'm not really feeling anything.
All right, guys, make some noise. Back to you guys at the desk.
You know, I really like that attitude. I'd never seen that Zealot pressure before, so I just won